name's Pete Davidson. This message is for Daphna. Thank you so much for making comments publicly that I didn't adopt a dog. I just want to let you know I'm severely allergic to dogs, so I have to get a specific breed. I'm only not allergic to Cavapoos and those type of dogs. And my mom's dog, who was 2 years old, died a week prior, and we're all so sad, so I had to get a specific dog. So why don't you do your research before you create news stories for people, because you're a boring, tired you and
end of message.
Okay, Pete Davidson speaks out after a leaked voicemail to PETA surfaces.
Yeah, so really sad. His mom/family dog died like back in May. It was really sad. They only had him for 2 years. He was a COVID puppy. I don't really know exactly how the dog passed away, but super sad. He basically was really open about how, hard it was on his mom and his sister, saying he's never seen them cry that much or that hard in his entire life. Whatever. So he, being the good person that he is, goes and gets his mom and sister a new dog.
Right.
And this dog just so happened to not be from a shelter. He purchased a dog. He did not adopt a dog.
Okay.
He purchased a Cavapoo. And so I guess when he was at the store, there was video of him captured there without his consent, without his acknowledgement, and he was already really upset about the fact that whoever it was at the store that worked there published him purchasing this dog. It's one thing to be mad about that, but what happened was PETA saw this, picked it up, and then publicly bashed him for purchasing a dog and not adopting. And Pete basically left a voicemail for the senior VP of cruelty investigations for PETA. Her name's Daphna. I guess he got her name because she's the one who made the statement kind of bashing him. And he left a pretty aggressive voicemail. I'll read it quickly. He said, "Hi, my name is Pete Davidson. This message is for Daphne. Thank you so much for making comments publicly."
Is it Daphne or Daphna?
Daphna?
Okay, go on.
Does it matter? Oh. I don't fucking know. Thank you so much for making comments publicly that I didn't adopt a dog. I just want to let you know I'm severely allergic to dogs, so I have to get a specific breed. I'm only not allergic to Cavapoos and those types of dogs. And my mom's fucking dog, who is 2 years old, died a week prior, and we're all so sad. So I had to get a specific dog. So why don't you do your research before you fucking create news stories for people, because you're a boring, tired fuck. Fuck you and S my D.
Wow.
Very angry.
Very angry.
Very angry.
Very.
So I think between, he's probably feeling a little sensitive because his dog just died.
Yeah.
And then he was probably upset that he was filmed without consent. And then
shamed. It's like when you things are going wrong.
It's like dominoes.
And no matter what you do, it's like you're trying to do a good thing and it's like no good deed goes unpunished type vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then PETA didn't back down after that. They basically issued another statement specifically to TMZ following the voicemail, saying, "Our hearts go out to the Davidson family for the loss of their dog, but Pete must know in his heart that there's no excuse for buying a dog and propping up the puppy mill industry when millions of dogs await loving homes and shelters, and we hope he'll do the right thing and adopt next time." And I guess they argued, obviously people know there are certain dog breeds, golden doodles, terriers, I guess Cavapoos, whatever. There's a couple others out there that are hypoallergenic, but PETA actually says there's no such thing as a 100% hypoallergenic dog.
Right.
There are people that can be allergic to dog saliva or the dander. Yeah, it's not necessarily just like a fur thing. Like, yes, there's people that are allergic to the fur on a dog, but it goes more than just the fur. So they kind of said that wasn't really an excuse.
I can totally see both sides to this because sometimes I think PETA, it's like they need to slow their roll a little bit. I do get it. You need people to be encouraging others, especially like if you have a public platform, to adopt and not shop, like, because it's true. Like, there are so many dogs out there that need a loving home and so many dogs that are waiting to be rescued, and it's very, very sad and it breaks my heart. So I do think that like just bashing and like shaming one person when so many people do it maybe isn't the right move, especially when he was obviously very upset. Like, I think if he wasn't upset, if he was just buying a dog, I get it, because I'm like, oh, who cares about celebrities? Just like down with them, whatever, it is what it is.
But he wasn't like doing a brand deal with this place,
like he was like, look, he was trying to do like a nice thing for his mom. So I'm like, come on, PETA, like chill a little bit. But there's this other part of me that just respects PETA so much. Like, they're doing the most. And I think we like, honestly, them getting into a tiff with a celebrity right now, like, good. Now more people are talking about PETA again. It's like I can see it going both ways, because I do like the work that they're doing, and I think it's very important, and there's a lot of messed up stuff happening in the world. Do I think that Pete Davidson is the mastermind behind it all and he was doing something horrible? No, but I also kind of can appreciate the fact that they were obviously going for him because they knew that it was going to spark some sort of a story, and their ulterior motive is for people to be talking about PETA and for people to be treating animals with respect and adopting. So part of me is like it sucks to say, because like his mom and sister were really sad. So I'm not saying I'm happy it happened, but like,
and it's kind of messed up to like use a celebrity for clout, because they know that if they use him, like,
it's like a greater good argument though, right? If you do a bad thing but it serves a good purpose, is it bad?
Yeah.
If you do a good thing but it serves an ulterior purpose, like a selfish purpose, is it a good thing? Like, I don't know. I think that's so complicated.
It is.
It ain't black and white.
There's no winner here. No. I don't think.
I'm just happy to see Pete Davidson in the news for anything other than dating like another Kardashian. Yes. So I'm just like, the boy's gotta chill. Just like,
well, he has a girlfriend now, so he's probably like trying to stay out of the drama, trying to keep it low key.
Yeah.
I guess he like bought a ferry, which is so Pete Davidson. I guess he was really high a year ago, and he bought a Staten Island ferry for $280,000, and he just.
I feel like they'd be more than that.
Right? Well, I guess it's like really, really old.
Oh,
like, really, like I don't think it like works.
Oh, so it's just to stare at? See, that's stupid. I just think that if I had that much money, I wouldn't be doing dumb shit like that.
But it's Pete Davidson. What do you expect?
I don't know. Just a little bit more.
I literally expect nothing less from him. I guess he had plans to like turn it into, what does it say?
Like a museum?
Not a museum.
Like an amusement park?
Oh, a restaurant. So he said he had plans to create a restaurant, bar, and entertainment space on the boat that people could visit while it was docked. So like kind of think of like Tall Ship.
Oh yeah, okay. But he didn't do it.
But he hasn't done it. Yeah, he bought it back in January of 2020. Oh my God. Okay, so it was commissioned in 1965.
Wow.
And it was auctioned after being decommissioned because of mechanical issues. I bet if he paid for it to get fixed, maybe it could.
I
don't know.
Classic.
Maybe he could spin the news story and like make it like a puppy shelter.
I just don't know if like he's gonna be able to do that. I think he's done his thing. Him also saying to the person that PETA is like bored, it's like, I get he was mad, but I'm like, I don't think they're bored. I think they're literally trying to save the animals of the world.
Yes.
You are a stupid celebrity who gets high and buys things that you don't need. Yeah, so like who's the one that's bored, Pete?
Pete is actually like making a difference.
They're like trying to change the world, and you're like just trying to date A-list actresses.
Wait, I still love Pete Davidson though.
No, I mean, he's fine. Like, I like him. I have no issue with Pete. I'm just like, let's not pretend like you're doing something so great with your life.
No.